the Ijaw Youth Council, some with red cloth flags and t-shirts with pressmen. I think this is a protest to the death of Sylvester.
You guys should gather. Let's talk about what is currently happening over the Sylvester Oromoni's case versus Adetoun College. Guys, it is going to be a summer slam very soon. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ijaw. You're welcome to Personality Highlights. Today we're talking about Sylvester Oromoni's case. Guys, you know the gist around the conversation, and the gist is that autopsy result is out. The family has said they will not accept the autopsy result that has been brought forward, and with the autopsy results, the 10 officials, the 5 housemasters and staff of Adetoun College and 5 students that were arrested over the Sylvester Oromoni's death have all been cleared. Guys, did you hear the English? Cleared. Cleared, or not released. Cleared. So it seriously means that the school, they are free. The charges of negligence have been dropped. Everything has been dropped. The school is clean. The students are clean. Nobody is responsible for Sylvester Oromoni's death. That is the current stand. Now the autopsy result is out there, guys. I'm going to be sharing that for you. You guys will probably need to look closely to see what is happening and to see the result yourself. But the breakdown of this result is that Sylvester Oromoni died of sepsis. Guys, did you hear that? Sylvester Oromoni Jr. died of sepsis. So this is not sitting well with a lot of people. It is not sitting well with me. It is not sitting well with the family. It is not sitting well with Ijaw Nation. Guys, listen to what the Ijaw Nation has to say over Lagos State beckoning on schools and even Adetoun College to resume. Listen for yourselves.
They said they cleared this school to open. If they open this school, the whole Ijaw Nation will come to this school. Let them try us and see. If they open this school on Monday, the whole Ijaw Nation will come. We will carry our school bags. We will carry our feeding bottles. We will carry our food. We will join them in the school. Let them bring armor tank here. Let them put armor tank one here, one the right gate, one the hostel. We have the capacity. We will, if they don't give us justice, this school cannot be open. I want to send a message to the governor of this state. I believe he's a well-trained person. If he's supporting justice, then he will not, this school will not have peace. Long as he will not have peace, nobody can stop us. When this happened, we said, okay, we want justice. We fold our hands. It's the first time in the history of this world we are hearing that before an investigation was concluded, before a case are going to court, these suspects are under bail. All of a sudden, on the holiday, on Saturday, Sunday, Christmas Day, New Year Day, they judge the case in their house. They cleared them. We will bring them here. Our son cannot die, and their own children will not walk into the school. It's not possible. It's not possible. It is not possible. It's not possible. We want justice. We want justice. Justice must not be done, but must be seen to be done. That's what we stand for. Bible foul.
Yeah. Before I go further into this conversation, guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. We're talking about a real-time story. We're talking about a true crime story of the death of a 12-year-old Adetoun College Sylvester Oromoni Jr., who was brutally killed, bullied, beaten, given a strange substance to drink, painfully died, and before his death, he made a confession that 5 of his senior students bullied him, beat him up and give him something to drink. Some students attested that this was actually true. There has been so many conversations about this online already. So I don't know what you're making of this case. I don't know what you're making of this story. But guys, if you have any conversation on it, if you have any suggestions, if you actually have an idea of where this case is headed, let us know in the comment section. But without further ado, I would like to go into this conversation. But if you're new to my channel, please take this minute to subscribe to be a part of this community, and of course join the conversation. Turn on post notifications so you always get alerts of my video every time I share new content. So my question is, with the way this case got loud, does the Lagos State governor, do they actually feel like like people just sleep and say, okay, don't college resume, and they will resume, and these boys' deaths the whole evidence that was brought forward, the everything that came for the whole cries of Nigerians just go to waste like that. Anyway, what do I know? I don't know much about this, but I will tell you I've been following this case. Personally, I've been feeling very, very down. I've been mourning my grandmother who died at almost 90. We didn't know her true age because, you know, back then they didn't have date of birth and all that. So I'm assuming my grandmother died of natural death. She's actually very close to 90. And I've been crying my eyes out. So guys, imagine me losing a 90-year-old woman who died in natural death, and imagine a family who lost a vibrant 12-year-old boy who they had paid heavily to be taken care of in a boarding school like Dowen College. You know, I don't know why people try to act like the world is an oyster, is their oyster, and they can, you know, do as they want. I find it very ridiculous that Jide Sanwo-Olu has not said anything so far. I find it very ridiculous that they are even insisting that school should resume without doing anything to protect the future of our students in boarding schools, in day schools. Like, it is all hilarious. So, but you know what? We are here for the G. So guys, if you believe Sylvester died of sepsis, let me know. If you believe he did not die of sepsis, let me know. But let's just do a quick Google search and find out what sepsis means. So, is this supposed to be a culture that we're supposed to just swallow and fold our hands and watch the life of this boy go like that without any meaning, without preventing it for, you know, I don't know, but Lagos State Governor, you failed. Sylvester. Dowen College as a school, as a care center, you guys failed. The management, the entire management of Dowen College failed Sylvester Oromoni and his family. I mean, it is so bad that at this point, we don't even see any vulnerability from Dowen College. They're still trying to play the hardcore, you know, educational body. No shaking, nothing is going to happen. We're going to go scot-free. We're going to resume and get back to our life. And I'm like, guys, if you know what is good for you, I think you guys should start with strategizing. Everybody, all the parties involved in this boy's death, all the parties responsible for Sylvester's death should start with strategizing. You know, should start thinking about how to make sure they submit and actually listen to the cries of the people. Because, guys, if you follow history, you should know that Ijaw nation, Ijaws are people you don't joke with. I mean, I've been doing a really little historical flashback into the kind of crisis that the Ijaw nation and the Shekiri people had, you know, and it was a bloody battle. Guys, the Ijaw people are known for being brutal when it comes to looking for and finding justice. When they see that they need one, they will get one. And when it comes to the case like Sylvester Oromoni, me that cried for a 90-year-old woman that just died natural death, I would cry harder for a 12-year-old that his life, whose life was snatched away from him. Guys, I don't know what you have to say about Sylvester Oromoni's case, but I know Sylvester Oromoni did not die a natural death. He was murdered. It is very simple, very straightforward. Even though I know sometimes I should just talk about these things, you know, in a very feral way, I would rather say the truth the way it looks. Because if this guy died of a natural death, what happened to his mouth? Where are these blood stains coming from? If it was a teeth that broke, why didn't you see it? I mean, the signs are everywhere. The signs are everywhere. And my theory towards this death is that this boy, this was premeditated murder, if you ask me, because I feel like some of those students, you guys, you know how boarding schools are. Boarding schools, seniors, Sylvester Oromoni, his family has always gone to Dowen College. He had an elder brother that has gone to Dowen College. He had elder sisters that are still going to Dowen College. I feel some of these students had an affiliation or probably had a beef with either Sylvester's elder brother or Sylvester's elder sister, or maybe they are looking, because when we look at the story behind this conversation, there is a premeditated murder. There is a hint somewhere that gave us an idea of why this guy was bullied and killed. Now, from the family, you guys, if you've been following the story, you will know that the gist, the conversation has been very, very funny. The sister said, they said something about Sylvester Oromoni seeing the nakedness of his sister. Me, if you ask me, I feel one of those boys has been eyeing Sylvester's sister. And maybe literally wanted to play the good guy. I don't know, but there was this, maybe Sylvester Oromoni's sister did not agree to his calling, to his, I don't know, maybe she did not notice him at all. And maybe he has been trying to pay back. You know, sometimes there's this sweet revenge that comes with, hey, these girls, but you don't agree to me, Abby. I have a younger brother, I can deal with him. I don't know, but something in the back of my head, I'm probably talking rubbish now, I'm probably ranting, but at the back of my head, I feel that there is a reason behind, because Sylvester's death was not just a death, it was not just a murder case, it was not just a bully case. This looks like premeditated murder. Guys, what do you have to say about this? Because since we wanted to let the courts to talk about it, but since our authorities do not want to do their job, let us help them and start talking about this case now. Guys, how would you take this case if it was your own brother, if it was your own son that was brutally killed, yes, bullied and killed? I would not even say, in fact, right now, the results, everything can be manipulated. Sylvester's father has said that he suspects manipulation, that the same person who conducted the test in Warri was the same person who came to do it in Lagos. And I don't know, but this thing is not going down well with me. And it is not going down with a lot of Nigerians. The thing we want is that the Lagos State governor should address this. Dowen College should come out of hiding, face the people, talk to us like human beings, and stop hiding around government officials and trying to play as a football, bantry, and like that school is so irresponsible. I don't know, but I feel like that school should be shut down for life. With the way they've been so irresponsible with everything they've done, we don't want another child to go down there and get this ugly story. Like, we want it to be the end of stories like Sylvester Oromoni. Sylvester Oromoni's case should be the last we hear about things like this. Guys, I'm literally livid right now. One of the most interesting things I found about this case is, at this point, Sylvester Oromoni's case looks like a very ugly case. It looks like justice will not be served in this case, but I believe that with the way this fight is going, we know in our hearts that we as a people, we have failed Sylvester Oromoni. We know that Lagos State has failed Sylvester Oromoni. We know that the educational system has failed Sylvester Oromoni. We know that Dowen College has failed Sylvester Oromoni. But in my heart of my hearts, I have this very strong belief that Sylvester Oromoni's case will be the end, will be the end of mago deaths of children in Lagos and in Nigeria. I mean, this is not just a prayer, but this is something that I see manifested, because I think we've gotten it up to here, and it's high time. It's high time the responsible parties take up their responsibility and behave accordingly. Guys, I think this is what I have to say for this right now. Whatever information, whatever update that's going to be coming up concerning Sylvester Oromoni's case, you guys know I will come back here and give it to you just the way it is going down. But right now, it is justice for Sylvester Oromoni. That death, that child's death must not go unpunished, and it must not go without us seeing justice. People are asking, what justice do we want? The justice we want is that we want everybody responsible to be brought to book. We want to know the truth. We want to know why and how that boy died. That is the justice we want. I don't know about you, the kind of justice you want. You guys, I'm just speaking from my own, this is my point of view. This is from my own pain point. I'm speaking from my own pain point. If you have something to say, let me know in the comment section. Guys, I'm going to see you all in another conversation. But definitely, we have not heard the end of Sylvester Oromoni, because this we will fight till the very end. Surely.